Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I want to talk about GameStop. Yes, I haven't talked about GameStop in quite a while actually. I think it's been a couple of years since I did a kind of like a dedicated video on GameStop. You guys probably remember when I did those videos called Before They're Gone, showing people like the last generation games they should pick up on the cheap, and during that time we were dealing with the 7th generation, which is PS3 360. A lot of great titles on the cheap from GameStop at that time, and I got a lot of games during those videos, and I hope you guys did too. But now we're dealing with the time of phasing out the 8th generation, which is PS4 and Xbox One. Also too, one of the main reasons I want to do this video is because GameStop has started to take in retro games again. So I seen up to PS2 games at their stores, and one of the first games I actually saw was Klonoa Part 2 going for $20. Now I actually showed this on Twitter, and I almost picked it up because I thought, hey, that's a pretty good deal for the game, right? But the game was like had a mold on it and everything, like the cover did. So I was like, yeah, I'm good on that. But somebody else, I think, picked it up because when I went back a couple days later, it was gone. Now, I hate to say this, but my GameStops that are close to me, they really don't get a lot of good stuff in their stores. So it was rare for me to find what I found today, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that you'll always find a great deal in GameStop. You know, like certain GameStops that are very different from other ones, like GameStops that they're like pretty popular areas, like a mall area or something like that. You know, usually have a big stock of games. They'll get games in that you don't even have to pre-order. They just get them in, just like back in the day when, you know, they didn't go through their financial troubles. But of course, getting back into the topic, I just want to let you guys know that your local GameStops might have some retro games that you're looking for. You know, like I said, they're taking in older games from Nintendo and up, so you might find something cool in your local store. And if you buy some of these games online, just be careful that, you know, the condition may not be what you think it's supposed to be, like a complete edition of a game or whatever like that. Of course, when it comes to cartridges, usually you're going to get the cartridge only, but when it comes to CD games or DVDs, Blu-rays, well, not Blu-rays because they're not like retro yet, but that stuff may be only disc only, so just be aware of that. But if you are in your local store, you may find something cool. So let me show you guys what I got. I found a copy of Recore Definitive Edition for $3 at their store. So the Definitive Edition of the game comes with, of course, all the updates on the disc and whatever else. I can't remember exactly what it was, but pretty much this is the way to play the game. And finding this version of the game is actually pretty tough these days. You know, I don't think they made a lot of copies of them. But what GameStop did was they went off the regular edition of the game. So they didn't go what the Definitive Edition goes for. They went off the regular edition. So $3 for this gem. But just let everybody know, when it comes to Recore, it does come. You do get a free update with the game. But a lot of us old school guys, we prefer everything to be on the disc when possible. So that's why this is so cool to have. I did buy a sealed copy of this game years ago, and I wanted to have it just in case when I get my Xbox One, but now I'm just going for a Series X. But that's why I had it, but now I don't even have to open it. Maybe I can get it graded or something like that, since I have this open copy now. Now, a few years back, this situation happened with me before. Tales of Vesperia, they had the collector's edition at a GameStop. I couldn't believe it was there, and this is when it was going for a lot of money. And they had it for $14, you know, which the standard edition was going for. So that was a big bargain for me right there. So kind of the same thing with this game, but even though I think this definitive edition is going probably for I think around $50 if you find a copy online. But anyways, what I like about this game so much is it feels like a spiritual successor to the Mega Man Legends series. And matter of fact, I would just almost call it Mega Man Legends 3, but we can't call it that because there's still that hope that that game will come out someday. But Recore, I think, would have did a lot better if it came out on a PlayStation system. I just feel like it wasn't appreciated on the Xbox, even though I think there are some fans out there. But I think it would have did well if it was on both systems. Let's just say that. So I think it would have got to a broader audience. But you know, it's still a gem to find. So if you see this game out there, I would say definitely pick it up, especially if you can find it at GameStop. Gears of War 4 for $4. So I thought this was a good deal. I saw a friend play this years ago, and it reminded me of the time of when I played Gears of War 2, and I was having a great time with that game. But I got stuck like close to the end of the game, and I gave up on it. And I always wanted to play Part 3. I have Judgment, which I know a lot of people hate that game. Please let me know in the comments why you hate that game. But Gears of War 4, I think, is going to be a good game when I get my system, a good game to have in the collection, because I'm really impressed with what Xbox did with their systems, like enhancing certain games. So I'm really excited to see how this one looks and plays once I get an Xbox Series X. Next, we have Turok, also known as Turok 4, I believe. I took the price tag off of this one, but I believe it was going for like $6 or $7. And I remember the commercial for this game back in the day. And actually, this was one of the earlier games for the PS3 and 360. Well, mainly for the PS3, they didn't have a trophy system, you know. So this is how old that game is. But I always wanted to play this game, and I know that the game was popular enough for people on the 360 side. I believe they got online back for the game. Of course, they didn't get it for PS3. You know, that's a difficult situation because the servers. Well, I don't know too much about the situation, but I just know the servers on the PS3 don't work anymore. And if I want to like step up the game, I guess, and play multiplayer mode, I would have to play on the 360 because I believe that version is still online. But you guys let me know in the comments if it is or not. But I've always been interested in this game, and for like the price I paid for it, I said, yeah, why not? Here's Wanted, Weapons of Fate. Now, I played this demo back in the day. I believe the demo came out right around before or during the time the movie came out, and I actually thought it was pretty cool. I love the whole aspect of like curving bullets and everything, so I thought it'd be a pretty cool game to have. But I never followed up on it. You know, I was playing some other games at the time, and I remember, you know, when this game was out, I was playing games like Outrun, Coast to Coast Online on the PS3 and some other stuff, so I was like, yeah, I totally passed this one up. But seeing it at the store, I said, yes, I'm going to give this one a chance finally. And I thought $8 was a bit much for it, but I think I had a coupon actually. Or I had a $3 coupon, so that knocked the price down, of course. So if you guys have played this game, I've heard more average reviews about it, maybe slightly above average, but nothing saying the game was bad. And Dragon Age Inquisition was another $5 game. I've always wanted to play this game, and a lot of people don't know that I played the original Dragon Age. I almost got my platinum trophy before I lost my data, which was very hurtful. But man, maybe someday I'll still find it. I don't know, but I think it's gone. But anyways, Part 2 was a pretty good game too. And, you know, it's pretty straightforward. But this one I hear a lot of good things about, so I'm looking forward to putting the time into this one eventually. But if you guys have played it, let me know what you think about it. And they also had the 4th game finally coming out here pretty soon. I think they announced it, so that'll probably come out maybe next year. Or I don't know if it got announced for this year, but it's in development, obviously. So the 4th game is almost here. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know, make sure you're looking for those deals at GameStop, especially with some of the retro games that have returned to the stores. You might find something that you really want. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. Radical Reggie, and I will see you guys later.